Welcome back to the in-depth playthrough of Elden Ring, ladies and gentlemen, and a happy Friday to all of you. I'm your host, LPDarkSoulsHD, and we left off here at our third grace in the deep Siofra well. So just to give everybody an idea of what we've covered so far, this is where we entered the well from above in the Mistwood, or the Mistwood Ruins, rather. We made our way all the way here to the second grace, and we kind of scaled all the way to the cliff. This is where Blide was on the cliff, and we scaled this big guy right here. We took that big spirit spring up top here, got those items, and could see the, what's he called? Slips my mind. The Crucible Knight. We could see him looming here in the distance, ready to give us a hard time for when the time comes. So we have pushed through most of this here, like most of this body of water. This is kind of where the lightning bolts, orbs hang out. This is where most of the crabs and the octopi were. This is the merchant that was just shy of the flower room. And I have marked the teleporters we found with these diamond icons. I'm actually going to go back to this guy first, just to see where it goes. I think we decided against it in the last episode, but now I'm curious, and it's getting the better of me. And that leaves us here at the Worshipper's Woods. So this grace, this third one, kind of marks the change in difficulty. That's how I'm going to describe it to you. We did get a look of this big structure right here, this big, these big, flying buttresses that are coming off this thing. This very, very much looks like Anor Londo, and I think it's fantastic. Very well done. Incredibly crisp, greatly textured, excellent looking design. I think this looks absolutely killer. From an art standpoint, from a level design standpoint. This whole place is very cool. And the best part about it is this is not even the end of the underground. It gets even deeper. It goes even further. So one teleporter that we took, this one back here in particular, kind of shot us all the way forward there, where we were able to get a better look at this castle, which is Nokron, the Eternal City. So now what I want to do is I want to go back a little bit. And I want to see where the second teleporter goes. We probably should have just done that, but it's too late for regrets. It's too late. Ow. I'm pretty sure that's what Beowulf said to dearest Wiglaf, is what he calls him. Alright. Yeah, I think that's what he says when he's dying. Too late for regrets, or something like that. Too late for broken promise. I don't know. It's been a long time since I saw that movie. It's really, really good, though. Ah, precisely. Okay, so this is interesting. We're even closer, yet again. So, let me explain to you what this teleporter has done. That's where the grace is that we just unlocked. This thing teleported us just above where the grace was. And I'm pretty sure... yeah, I'm pretty sure it teleported us, somewhere right in here. The other one did. Interesting, okay. So hey, somebody just died. What was that? So let's do this. Let's do a little bit of exploring up here on this higher tier of area. There's a boss. A boss that we could 100% destroy. I'm not even worried about it. Although I do recognize this part. I'm pretty sure 2 crabs come out of the ground down there. I am almost certain of it. And this area that we're in right now, this, here we go. So this, sort of higher up area that's just above, where we started, is accessible through another route. We would actually end up coming down from up there somewhere to get to this normally, but using the teleporter we're able to take a shortcut and get up to it now. There is actually a scarab here somewhere that's really well hidden. Okay, it's not the one that's out there. That one is going to drop... That one's going to drop red flasks for us. Yes, okay, so this all makes sense to me. This is actually, up above here, a place that we will get to later on, and we will actually drop down onto this structure to get down to this lower level later. So I highly doubt it'll give us a way to get up there right now, because that's some late game stuff. But we have more of the clayman in here. There's the scarab. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm talking about. So let's be smart about this. Let's pull these guys, because we do not want them to give us a hard time while we're... Well, I mean, I feel like we could just roast them, man. They're in the water. Yeah. Yeah, as long as we do this, Scarab doesn't run away. Yeah, why not? There we go. Yeah. Their reach is quite deceptive. Drink our flask. Oh yeah, this is easy, man. And I do like that this spear has just enough poise to make short work of them. It's great. Don't do that. Don't even think about it. Alright, and I honestly think that's plenty. Like, these guys aren't a problem anymore. We should be able to get rid of this guy now. There we go. There we go. Great Oracle Bubble. So now we have the second spell that is cast by these guys. There's our 5th Somber Smithing Stone. Thank God. Now the question is, what do we do with it? We have so many options. We could do... we could do this spear that I love so much that we're having a blast with. I don't see any reason not to. Boy, oh boy. And we'll save that guy for just a minute, because we are likely going to need to heal after this part. This is a pretty annoying mob. So let's do this. Let's try to deal some damage. Man, they have so much poise. Yeah! Okay, so a jumping strong attack will do it. That's good news. Oh my goodness. See, that's what I mean. This is like, these guys hit pretty hard. Nope. No grab for you, sir. There we go. I'm trying to, like, line them up so I can just kill them. Get rid of them. Here we go. Get him. Alright. We'll clear those guys out. I don't think we need to murder all these guys. It's not necessary, because we're just kind of interested in the item over here. Don't underestimate these guys in numbers, though. Like, just don't. Okay, and then the crabs are going to be a big crab that comes out of the ground. I don't see any bubbles, but... Oh. There we go. Sorry, Torrent. There we go. This little hidden away item. Dragon Wound Grease. That's something that we have not had an opportunity to test in this game, but we really should take the time to use it because it's very cool. Like, these guys are so slow, I don't care to read it as they approach me. Okay, coats armament granting anti-dragon effects. Solidified grease made from a mixture of gravel stones. Craftable item. Coats armament granting anti-dragon effects. The effects last only for a short time. When the dragons were born from their ancient kin, they lost their stone scales, which can now be used to cause them mortal harm. Alright. So yeah, putting that on your weapon will give you extra damage against dragons of all types. Or at least all the ones I've tested it against. I think the only dragon that I have not tested Dragon Wound Greased against in my other playthrough is the one... God, it's... There are a few of them that have similar names. I couldn't even dream of telling you the name of this one. He's I think it's Gransax or something like that, I think is his name. He gives you the glaive ability, the big lightning glaive that shoots the big wave of red bolts after you swing it like a sword. Like, I mean, it's an unmistakable weapon art. It's like sick. And it's incredibly strong, especially if you have a lot of faith. But I have not tested it against like that super version of him, but get up here for another round of disappointment, because nothing. Alright. So let's go down on this lower level here, because there's items down here that we want to get. We got to worry about crabs, though. The crabs are dangerous. But we do have this. Check that out. The Formic Rock. That's something we have not picked up yet on this character. Or this character, God. This playthrough. There's a few of them over here. It is a respawning item. I would consider it rare because you don't encounter it very often. But due to the fact that it respawns... I'm bracing for these crabs. Where are they? Due to the fact that it respawns after you rest at a grace, it doesn't necessarily make it like a hard-to-get material. It's just hard to find. Ooh, we got a tier 4. And that was a ghost one too. We could get a special summon up to tier 4 with that. Okay, looking. Why do I feel like there's supposed to be a scarab hidden somewhere around here? I could have swore I heard it. But anyway, we could jump down here and pursue that. And there's a golden waiting for us right there as well, a golden seed, which those are always nice to have, right? But we're going to get there anyway once we go light those other obelisks. So we're actually not going to prioritize that right this second. Strange. I feel like I'm missing a scarab right here somewhere. Like, I feel like he was hanging off the rocks or something, and I don't know. I'm probably crazy, but never hurts to ask questions. Unless you live in a country with government. Then it's not good. But whatever. They can probably hear me saying that right now. I should stop. Alright, you. I'm gonna need full flasks for this fight. Not that he's a super difficult boss or anything. That's not what I'm saying at all. But, hey, sometimes I just don't believe in myself. Sometimes I feel like things are not as easy as There's a tier 5 ghost glove. We need a tier 5 grave glove ward, man. Come on. Well, sometimes I don't believe in my own abilities. I really shouldn't be like that against this boss, because this boss isn't that bad, but... well, here goes nothing. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can use Torrent for this fight. Go. Come, children. Time to have some fun. Ah, get out of the way! Oh, man. They are doing terrible. Alright, he's in the water, so we should be able to just rip him apart with lightning. There we go. Ah, why did I not sprint? I'm dumb. Crap. We have, like, no spirit summons left either. And it's nighttime, too. They're, like, doing their thing. Alright. Oh, whoa! Heal! It's a bubble. Damn. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, stop. What do I gotta get on Torrent and fight you? Is that what you're telling me? I honestly don't recommend it, because this guy, the dragonkin soldier, he's not hard, but you're gonna end up running into him, like, more than once. And he is kind of easier to fight off of Torrent, because if he hits you once, he's really good about hitting you, unfortunately. Like, Torrent doesn't take all the damage, which is bad. But I will say this, one thing I'm not doing against this guy that's like a big no-no is I'm not taking advantage of his weakness, which his weakness is charged and jump attacks. Like, that's what you should do against this guy every time when you fight him, but I'm not, because I don't know, I'm just being kind of lazy right now. I'm just fighting him. Oh, and you gotta watch for that. That's a 2-hit attack. There we go. This is what you want to do against him, because once he falls down, the fight's over. Well, if I can hit him, geez, it completely robbed me of that. And he gives us a really damn cool weapon. Check that out, the Dragon Halberd. And he gives you a pretty big chunk of runes too. So this weapon in particular is fantastic. The Dragon Halberd is all physical damage. However, it's got a really unique ability called Spin Slash that does lightning and ice damage. It's very cool. Halberd shaped like a dragon, and wreathed with both ice and lightning. Alas, the dragonkin soldiers never attained immortality, and perished as decrepit, pale imitations of their skyborn kin. This thing rips. It is very cool. It's got your stab moveset, so this is... I consider this Type 1 Halberd. Type 2 Halberd is the one that has the overhead swing. Like, if I have one, well, I guess I don't. But... like the Golden Halberd or the Knight Rider Halberd, I consider that Type 2. This is Type 1. It's got the stab moveset, but it also has the sweep on the strong attack if you need it. But check this out, man. Well, damn it. Can I use it? Yeah! So it's got this really sick ability, man. Yeah, that's the weapon art, and it'll hit with both ice and lightning damage. It's very cool. Yeah, check that out. We got an immediate boost to lightning temporarily. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this thing requires Somber Smithing Stones to upgrade. Get the America's Scar Seal. This is probably what I need to use for sure instead, because this, like Radagon's Sword Seal, well, the Scar Seal, rather, it's the tier 1 version, or I think there's only one of these in this game. There's not two like this one. So Radagon's Scar Seal and Radagon's Sword Seal are essentially the same thing, but this one will raise your stat 3 points, this one will raise them 5. I'm pretty sure there's only America's Scar Seal. I don't think there's America's Sword Seal, but this will raise other stats of yours 3 points. But it increases the amount of damage you take. So I feel like that's worth it though. Yeah, because it'll give us more mind. So I would rather have more mind and... oh, yeah. All that stuff, yeah. We should probably just do that. That's a smart choice. Let's run along this edge here, shall we? Let's see if we can get into some trouble. Well, let's make sure we don't miss anything in the body of water. So there was just that. Over there, we got the halberd from the boss. Right. Yeah, let's go over here. See if we can do some scaling and find something. No, looks like not. Okay. Whatever. I think that should be the entirety as far as we can go up on this part. Okay, so both teleporters down. That's good. Let's go back to this Grace. And I want to say that we have pretty much covered all of this stuff. We should have. Yeah, we got all that stuff up there. We went that way. We got all the obelisks that are in this direction. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Ooh, wait, I can probably level up. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go with more dexterity, I think. Yeah, we're gonna want some more dex. Let's try to keep our dexterity and our and our faith relatively even for the rest of this character, and we'll try to just coincide those together. Okay, so here we go. Moving on to the next portion of this area. So, like I've done so far in this area, I highly recommend not using Torrent for most of this part. I recommend you take these guys out and then worry about these items that are laying around, because these dudes, once they start shooting at you, it's bad, man. It's so ugly. But I do like that we can just R1 these dudes to death. They don't have the poise to stop us. Okay, smithing stone tier 2, but 3 of them. I'll take that. Alright. Ooh, we got the jawbone axe. Let's take a look. Alright, D in strength, E in dexterity. This is just considered a standard axe. It's not a great axe. So it's okay. It's pretty small, but standard move set. What's the weapon art? Wild strikes? Okay. Axe made from an herbivore skull. Weapon of the ancestral followers who disdain metal. This axe is more of a bludgeon. It forgoes a balded blade. Or a bladed edge, instead using the beast's molar teeth to... Oh, whoa! Okay, I didn't know buffet was a verb. I thought buffet was just a noun. Okay, so this deals... It's an axe that has... Okay. It's an axe, but it deals standard damage. That's interesting. I wish I had another axe on me so we could compare, but... Alas, we cannot. Damn. That's cool, though, man. Because most of these axes are supposed to deal slash damage, right? But that one deals standard. Yeah, you just keep dancing in place. If you guys recall, which, well, you should, if you've been watching, these guys in their real flesh form, not in their spiritual form, can be found doing that exact same dance out in the lands between, above. And specifically around, like, the Weeping Peninsula. Those guys are for sure going to start shooting at me when I go for this thing, but it's fine. It's fine. We really need to kill this thing. There we go. Yeah, give me my square off. It's a classic. That's a Dark Souls 3 ability right there. That's OG shit, son. Why do I talk like that? I don't... That ain't me. And we have another teleporter. So, I suppose we should mark it, right? Trying to keep track of these things. I'm committed to it. I wonder how far this one would take us. We're going to cover this whole area, so it doesn't matter how far we go. Ah, it took us right back to the beginning. It took us to this guy. Let's use it again. We know where this one's going to take us. So if we needed to go back for any reason, that's how. So this seems to be the only teleporter that's connected to another teleporter. Like, it's kind of weird. What? I didn't rest at a grace. Why did you come back? Strange. I want my money back. Alright, so this part, it is very important to have your wits about you, because for this part, hey, all of these guys are going to be guarding these obelisks in groups. There's rats. There's dirty, stinking rats. Let's be smart, huh? Let's pull these rats. One at a time. That's it. Oh yeah. Once these things are near us, we can one-shot them. So maybe we can even be a little bold. Pull more than one, since we know we're going to kill them fast, right? There we go. Yes, it was me. I was the second tarnished on the grassy knoll. Don't. Just don't. Alright. And then once we have these guys one at a time, that's when they're suddenly not so bad. It's when they're in groups. That's when they suck. So let's kill this guy. 800 damage. And again, I'll show you the... Oops. Didn't want to do that. I'll show you the reasoning behind that. Our backstab damage went up another point because we equipped this, which gave us more, scaling. And then I got myself 1 point of dexterity. So that extra 1 point of dexterity and having the talisman that the America's Scar Seal giving us that extra boost of faith rounded our damage up a little bit more. I hear another one. I hear the twinkle twinkle. The sprinkling of broken glass. We got guys patrolling here, though. It's bad, bad, bad. Did I even light that thing? I'm about to feel real stupid. Jeez. The hell's wrong with me? That's the entire goal. Alright. Wait for them to go back. And you're going to have rats up here on these cliffs, right? Like, you see the one there? Yeah. Rats. So why don't we do this? Without being seen, without giving our position away. I don't need you. You can run for safety if you like. Let's actually go up here and handle this one. So we got Big Rat up here, right? Let's absolutely get the attention of the rats first. I get the attention of more than one. It's all good. Yeah, we can melt these things. We do a lot of damage. Come here. I said come here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I got something for you, big guy. Y'all wanted to use frenzy against me before, did you? Eat this. Oh, no, that rat came after me and was like, "No, Dad!" Really? How did that other one not get hit at all? That was strange. Give me them golden runes. You're not going to do anything with them. Give me these melted mushrooms. You're not going to do anything with them. Give me this obelisk. You're not going to do anything with it. That's kind of funny. Power gathers somewhere in horned remains. So that is our final obelisk, ladies and gentlemen. You can effectively light that without even aggroing these guys. You can just hang out with them. And just be like, looking off in the distance, like, what are we looking at, guys? Alright, so let me bubble up. So this guy's coming in fast. Wow, he had a lot of poise during that attack. You just gonna stand here and watch me kill your friend? That's kind of funny, actually. Alright. Easy peasy. Using that frenzied eye beam against the rat was super satisfying, too, because... Ooh, gonna go get that item. Sneaky, sneaky, just hiding around the corner. That was super satisfying to use against the rats, because I have foul memories of those rats using that shit against me and causing me to get frenzied or whatever. Okay, that is a whole ass like extra way to go along the waterfall, so we're not going to do that first. We're actually going to grab this golden seed because this area will end quicker if we go this direction. And then this is where we could have dropped down. Like, if we jumped up there, we would essentially be right where the boss is. So we could have dropped down to this from up there, where the other teleporter took us, but I am like 90,000% certain there's nothing over here. Okay, good. This one, however, we know there's something over here. Okay, this is kind of dangerous to do with Torrent, but his double jump makes this, or his jump in general makes that part a lot easier to do. So just be careful, watch your footing. Bam, stone sword key. Like I've been preaching this whole entire playthrough. The stone sword keys are something that you really, really need. Like, you miss out on a incredibly significant portion of the game if you don't have any, but they test you. The stone sword keys require some serious bravery and some, ooh, let's go over there and check that out. That's what they require. And I do not think you can get out on that one. Seems quite impossible. Alright, so before we pack up and go back in the other direction, we are going to go take this secret waterfall path. No stuff hidden along the way? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Any enemies in here? Hanging from the ceiling? No bullshit. Guess not. Got a free rune arc. Fake wall? No, of course not. But look at it. It looks like one. That seriously looks like a fake wall. Fake wall? No. I'm gonna check anyway. Fake wall? No. Okay. You ever just do that in public? Like, you ever just, like, walking through the streets of the city you live in, and then you just, like, I don't know, see this random spot on the brick wall that just looks kind of shady, and you're thinking, that doesn't look paved. That's definitely an illusion, and you just punch it, and then you have to go to the hospital? Nobody? Okay. Okay, so consider the following. We have lit all the flame obelisks because the boss is now active. However, the boss is way back over this way where we came from. It's going to be right, not here. Right here, exactly, is where the boss is. But we're all the way up here. So I say what we do is we push in this direction, activate this lift, and just make it available to us for when we get to that part of the game. Which, trust me, it's coming. Oh no. Gotta be sneaky. There's only two of them. Oh shit. He turned around. Oh boy. Rats, 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 rats. Damn it. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Really? This is not an anime battle. Alright. Lock on, don't lie. Let's get this fool. And then there's even more up there. Okay, wow. So you aggro that one, and they all come. That's it. What is that? Something is shooting at me? One of those archers has seen me. That's not good. Ooh. Damn it. Trying to get that satisfying sweep on him. Yeah. See, that thing, I'm telling you, that sweep is nice. It comes out a little faster than people realize. Why did that rat just hightail it for the cliffs? Like, why did he run that way? Oh, shit, these guys are coming back. Dude, I'm right here. Okay. I do not want to be anywhere near half health for this part. This is, like, super dangerous. And we do have an item up there that's kind of hanging out, so... Here, let's not aggro those guys. Let's actually go up this way, because if we start fighting them right there, we got guys hanging out up on the cliff that are just going to ice us, and it's going to suck. go. Get that nice jump attack. No! Damn it. Oh, come here. Don't deny my backhand. It's one of my favorite attacks with this weapon. And that was considered a group. We got our flask back. Fantastic. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks great. I mean, that whole area up there is a nightmare, and getting up to Moog is just, like, the worst. But looks great. Very pretty to look at. And that is the giant lift. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's take down... We're definitely going to go pick up that formic rock over there. Let's take out these archers because, I mean, fuck them. They're just here to make our life worse, right? And being all sneaky, waiting for me, little did you know. It was I who was hunting you. Hey man, what's up? Are you waiting for the player character too? Oh no, wait! No, sir. Alright, and these last couple guys, I mean, we don't... I mean, is it dire for us to take care of them? No, but we're gonna, because they deserve it. Here we go. Yeah. That's money, dude. What I'm worried about is, are there more fucking rats that are gonna give us up? Alright. All aboard the party boat! There we go. Yeah, oh shit. No! Yeah! Alright. That was a worthwhile trade. So we're not dead. Alright, Torrent. Let me use your legs, pal. Get me up here. Man, all that for a golden rune. And let me just tell you how much regret you would be filled with had you jumped up on there to grab that shiny, because you just couldn't have any self-control. You'd be shot to pieces, you'd be ganked by rats, like I'm telling you. If you don't use your brain, this game has no mercy. Okay, and yes, there's a grace right there. We'll get it in just a second. Okay, there's a tier 3 ghost glovewort. We need the graves, man, but those are typically only found in catacomb levels, which is unfortunate. But alright, let's go grab this grace, just so we can say we have it. And then we're going to ride the elevator up. I want to show you to this terrible place it takes us. And then once we do that, we're going to go back and kick the shit out of that boss. So for this part, if you don't kill all those guys down there and you get their attention somehow, they will sit here and shoot at you from down there. It is terrible. Okay, and there shouldn't be any items up here. There should just be this guy here. So this thing requires 2 stone sword keys. Uno and dos. And then trace. That's me. So, let's ride this thing up. And it's a long ride. So how have you guys been? Let's talk. Any weekend plans? Do you have anything fun planned that you would like to brag to me about? Anything you would like to tell me that you're excited to do so I can be excited for you and with you? Let me know what you guys got going on. I'm genuinely interested because I care about stuff like that. I'm a pretty cool guy. Tell me in the comments, what are you planning to do this weekend? What are you going to do? Are you going to spend time with your family? Are you going to start a YouTube channel of your own? Are you going to go out and do something fun and physical outside? There is that horrific, disgustingly powerful rune bear that I have told you about. So that dude is awful. That is the single-handedly the strongest rune bear in the fucking game. He's the worst. You can literally shoot that guy with sleep arrows until he's caked in them, and he still won't die. Alright. We have made it. I'm going to give you guys a brief showcase of what's out here, because since we're here, we may as well. Fuck all these things. Ignore them. Don't worry about them. I need the flail for this. And you can just jump over these dudes. Like, there's nothing stopping you from jumping over them. Keep running. This guy's going to reach for the bow. He's going to load his arrow. Just keep sprinting. We get behind him. Start attacking his foot. If we can reach him, what the hell? There's one. There we go. He's glitched, though. Yeah, we're not getting this one. Oh, well. We can still finish him. It's all good. Oops. And we have another one shooting at us, if you can hear. There we go. Oh, we got the golden great bow. That's cool. So let's get back on torrent. So that guy is... oh, the item. Don't want to forget. There we go. That spiked shield. That... I want to showcase that real quick, and I didn't show the other shield we picked up. I never showed this inverted hawk heater shield. It's very similar to the other heater shields. It's almost exactly the same. The only difference is this thing blocks like a more balanced version of all the resistances. Like it has a higher combined total than the others, and it sacrifices like 1 point of stability over this beast crest one. But it's still a good shield. It's light. It weighs 3.5 units just like the others. It's got 50 or more stability. It's decent. And it looks good. It looks good on a lot of builds. But that great shield that we just picked up, this thing is fantastic for PvP. I really hate that it doesn't block 100% physical damage, because you would think a big shield like this would do that. But a large wooden shield covered with spikes. Though relatively light, it lacks in damage negation. Designed to perform shield bashes, these attacks riddle the enemy with holes, earning its nickname of Pard Shield. So, yeah, it's got the shield bash ability, and it has a base buildup of 70 with blood loss. That's pretty damn good. Like, 70's high, so that's a decent one. So let's run out here and let's deal with this guy. Oh, come on. So his weak spot is not on his feet. His weak spot is going to be on his hands. And I missed. He's a giant golem. How the fuck did I miss? But he breathes fire. He gives you an opportunity to hit him where it counts, but you just got to be careful when he's breathing fire like that. Shoot me, damn it. There we go. So once he starts loading the arrow, it's a free charge attack. There we go. Let's end this guy. And absolutely use strike damage against these guys. Like, do not use pierce, slash, anything like that. Don't do any of that bullshit against these guys. Strike damage only, because they are made of stone. We actually got an upgrade material off that guy. Alright, let me just scale over here real quick, just because... Nothing. Okay, that's fine. We are technically in Caelid right now, by the way. And that is the Tower of Caelid. Good lord. These towers, these are the towers that I was talking about. Like, you can see, like, more than one of them right here. These are all towers that are dedicated to great runes. And we're going to cover every single one of them. And you will notice we are approaching a massive jar. I call this guy Jarzilla. I don't know if he actually has a real name, but that's who he is to me. He's Jarzilla. If you talk to this guy, you can now see the Knight of the Great Jar's red summon signs. Fantastic. So, if you talk to this guy, you can't hurt him either. Nothing happens if you attack him. You can't build bleed on this guy. It's futile. There's nothing behind him, I don't think. And then you can't open this door. It does not open at all. He's not guarding rite of passage to it. This happens, though. So you get these 3 summon signs, right? These 3 bad summon signs. This is Knight of the Great Jar. He looks pretty cool. Looks pretty similar to us, actually. He looks like a banished knight. Got the same shield as us. He's using the Great Mace. And then you have this Knight of the Great Jar, which looks like Misericord and target shield. Okay. And then you have this Knight of the Great Jar, which that looks like a caster. Okay. Here's the trick with this part. These NPCs are incredibly difficult. They are stupid hard. Like, there's this weird gimmick where you can stand, like, right here or something. Like, you can stand right here with your shield up, and they'll just run off the edge, and they'll die. That's not guaranteed to work, especially against a caster. So, some of the melee guys will try to, like, run off the edge, and you can cheese them like that. Like, I don't know, I could try it real quick if you want. But, like this guy, it'd be easy with this guy, or girl, maybe? She has a dagger. But the magic guy will give us a hard time. Fighting these dudes head on is suicide. It is incredibly hard. Like, we are level 66. Like, that's nowhere near high enough. You need to be, like, level 100 to stand up to these guys. They are incredibly hard to kill. They have absurdly high damage, a ridiculous amount of health and defense. I'll show you. Let me try to lure this person off. I'll try to use the gimmick first. And if that doesn't work, this is seriously going to be a waste of a rune arc if I die. But let's see if it'll work. I really don't think it's going to work. Yeah, this person is keen to my bullshit. Come on, damn it. I want it to go on record that I did not beat them this way. And they're smart. Like, you can't just hit them either. Okay, let's see if they come around this way and try to get me. And I don't think you can summon more than one. That would also be, like, truly fucking impossible. Like, there's no way. I don't care how good you are at this game. You would not beat 3 of them at once. 1 is bad enough. Like, even this person down here with this Misericord is, like, truly a problem. Yeah, it's not gonna work. They probably patched it or something, which I don't blame them. They should. Well, I don't know. This is me, like, just showing it, though. This is, like, how it's done if you want to cheese this part. The reward you get for beating all 3 of them, which you have to do it in one standing, by the way. You cannot go back to the Grace after you've beat 1 and then beat the other 2. You have to beat all 3 of them in one go. And on 1 set of flasks, that's shit. Well, that's also why it's really a bad idea to do that part, because shit like that will happen. You'll just slip and fall. I think they patched it because it was not working. But if you beat all 3 of them, you get a talisman from Jarzilla, and Jarzilla will give you this... Oh, I hate doing this part. God, I have to go back and beat these guys again, these stupid golems. It's whatever. Alright, so what I meant to do right there was certainly not fall. That's not what I meant to do, but what I was going to do, which it's... Sorry, it's taking extra time now. It feels like a waste of time, honestly. Is while I run back and get my runes, I'm going to show you guys what happens if you try to fight them head on. Come on. It's probably... There we go. Wow, it gave it to me. No way. Alright. Nice thing about it is it only takes 1. So we got magic great arrows that time. That's pretty cool. So let's go get this guy. Before he can splatter us. Come on. Come on. Fall down, damn it. There we go. And yes, you do have to kill these guys every single time if you want to come through here, because if you don't, they will shoot at you while you're trying to take on these guys up here. So I'm going to grab my runes, and I will try one more time to summon these guys. Assuming a decent one shows up. Okay, so that guy looks like a beast. Oh, they're the same ones again. Well, that's easy. Normally they change. I don't think I've ever seen the same one come up again. Alright, let's summon this guy. I'm gonna bubble up. And... strong meat. Because we need it. Jesus. Whatever the fuck that is. Jesus, and that was just one hit from Misericord. Like, the guy doesn't even bounce off our shield. Like, look at that. We got nothing against this guy. There we go. Oh my god, look at that. We do no damage to this guy. I mean, truly our only hope is to get some bleed on this guy, or like a stance break. There we go. Some bleed. Eee. Ooh. Yeah, these guys are so bad. Come on, go back to one-handing it, you jerk. Thank you. One hand. Eeh. Thank you. Of course. Get down. Yes, that's it. One hand. Come on. There we go. Come on, do it again. Damn it. Oh! Eek. There we go. So there's one. And he dropped 2,200 of those things. Like, holy crap. 2,200 runes for that guy. I would say let's try our luck against the other two, but I'm not going to do that. So, and you see how far up we are in Caelid because of where we are. Like, this is the underground portion that we're supposed to be focusing on right now, but we're, like, here in Caelid. So, we are inevitably going to go back to that part, but we're not going to do that. We have a boss that we need to go kill. And the reward for beating those three guys is just a talisman that raises your equip load a lot. Like, I mean a frickin' lot. It's basically the Havel's ring of the game. And if you use heavy equipment, that can be very valuable for you. I wonder why Blight hasn't left yet. We exhausted his dialogue. Like, why isn't he gone? Maybe he needs... Maybe we gotta talk to him again. Let's actually do that. Oh god, they're shooting at me. Need them to lose aggro.
Leave this place to me. If either of us, and if we reach, all of us ready.
Oh, okay. They are still aggroed. Oh, okay, because he's right here. Not this axe, dude. This axe in particular, you will not be able to break my guard with. Oh, can I... Ah, they're still aggroed on me. It's fine. I'm just gonna run away, get to the boss. Serpentine so they can't hit me. Alright. And this episode's probably going to run a little bit long due to us taking on the boss, but you'll notice that he's glowing now, so what we can do at this point... I wonder if there's like an NPC summon for this fight. I wonder if Blide can help you against this fight. That'd be cool. I would use him for this fight. I don't normally like to use NPC summons, but I will take every last bit of Blide exposure that I can get because he is wicked cool. Alright. It's early day. That's unfortunate. But we do have this. I think we're just going to have to make do with what we got. We'll use our children. Alright. Come on, kids. Let's go. So the Ancestor Spirit. This boss fight requires some tact. That blue fire, it hurts. Ooh, why didn't I roll? That was weird. Ugh, heal. So, you can guard counter this boss, right? He heals, though, which is slightly problematic. Now, locking onto this boss is kind of favorable, and all of my children are dead. Don't like that. Come here, you. And boom. There's the hit. Ooh. So, there we go. The guard counter is real nice against this boss. You can also turtle stab if you want to, but... There we go. I'm waiting for the part where he heals, because it sucks. Let's do this. I really find it... Oh, wow. That did a lot! I find it incredibly unsafe to not have a shield against this boss just because of how, like, fast it can hit you. Like, it turns around and hits like that, and it hits fast. So, this boss is pretty dangerous. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Switch! That was so weird. It would not switch like I wanted it to. Alright. How did I miss? He's huge. That was weird. Wow, okay. So I'm just straight missing. It's fine. Hit me. Well, not with that. Ugh! Wow. So he can be killed like super easy with lightning spear apparently. That was like, alright. I have a confession to make. That was like straight cheese. Maybe it's the later version of him that heals, but I swear there's like, I swear there's a version of this same exact fight in the game, like literally this exact fight. You fight him more than once. The second time you fight him maybe is where you have to deal with him healing while he fights you. But, okay, that was super easy. So, there you have it. Lightning Spear absolutely demolishes that guy. Use that if you've got it. Man, how did I know that was going to be such a fast fight? I knew it. God, that boss is easy. Alright. Well, that covers this portion of the well. Pretty much... yeah, man. So now that we've beat the boss, maybe if we rest now... Blight's still there. He's still there. Weird. Alright. Yeah, we can level up again, too. More decks. Nice. Alright. Well, I say we end this episode with just a little bit of maintenance. And we can leave off in a nice comfy place like the Roundtable Hold. Let's go look at our weapon situation, shall we?
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your arms.
So here's what we have before us. I could upgrade the spear, which is not a bad idea because it's a triple scaling weapon. However, I do like the winged spear. It is also a triple scaling weapon. It's got a really nice weapon art. But then we have this as well that we've been using. So, okay, we have 4 of those. How about the flail? No, we need 6 for the flail. 6 for... okay. Yeah, we're going with the spear. I don't know what it is. I really, really like this spear. It's just becoming like my favorite weapon in this playthrough. Oh, it's a rune thing, is it? Okay. Okay, give me 1 second then. Let me just go to the First National Bank of LP.
Back over no matter.
There we go. There we go. Now we just need a tier 7, which we'll get one at some point. Oh man, the damage is gonna be real good once we get there. It's gonna have a B scaling in dexterity. And then it'll bump to a... oh yeah, the damage is gonna be fantastic once we get to +7. Oh yeah, I'm here for it. Killer. And then... can't upgrade our children, but we should really be looking at a special spirit summon that we want to upgrade, because we keep getting tons and tons for these guys. Man, Ludo the Headless is good. She's really powerful. I should just keep upgrading her, to be honest. We'll try her out a little bit. So let's do that. Let's use both of these. That didn't give us enough. There we go. It's going to cost a lot to upgrade her a few more times, so... okay, none of these are upgraded, but Loodle is. Let's do that. Oh, but I want to try the Hawk out. I have to choose. I've only got 1 tier 4. I have to choose between Dina. Because Dina buffs you, man. Dina gives you a buff. I'm going with the hawk, man. Going with the hawk. Yeah, well, we got the hawk to +5, so let's go ahead and put the hawk on the hotbar, shall we? Or no, here's what we should do. Can't equip anything to these buttons, it looks like. Well, I can, okay, cool. But what are these, though? No, I'll keep them on my regular inventory bar. It'll just be less confusing like that. Okay. Stormhawk Dean. Dina. Dina? Dean. So we'll call it. Dean. Stormhawk. Just like the Iron Giant. Dean. Okay, and then let's...
Well then.
Let's see.
There's something I should mention to you as well. I'm thinking of leaving the Roundtable Hold. Do you know of the noble Gold Mask? Though he was but a tarnished, living outside the lands between, he was a great scholar who foresaw the coming guidance of grace. And now, I hear he has come to the lands between alone, to contemplate the Golden Order. I wish nothing more than to seek his instruction, and perhaps even help him in his research.
Okay. So there's our last dialogue with him. He is going to leave as soon as we get to a certain point in the playthrough. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be once this door opens up, revealing the Dung Eater. So let's see if Gideon has anything new to say.
Well, I see you found another great rune. Wonderful. You are a worthy fellow tarnished indeed. Make the journey to the capital, Leyndell, that lies to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring, for we are tarnished, and we must answer the call of grace.
This guy really flipped his coin, huh? Well, thanks for the confidence, man. I mean, I guess I could try to go become Elden Lord, but still, fuck your table. Have fun rebuilding that. Alright. We can give you some new dialogue. That's what you can do. Well, we've done stuff since talking to Ronnie that this guy's going to care about, so let's talk to Roger.
Always good to see you, son. Maybe I should tell you. Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
What? Oh boy. I mean... Oh, I feel like the least I could do is leave him a roll of toilet paper or something nearby. You know, just anything to help. Alright, let's see if the Hugger has anything to say.
Now.
Come on, let's get this over with.
You are so. Then good day to you.
Alright, let me go. My health has dropped. I watched it in real time. Yuck, 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 yuck. Get it off, get it off, get it off. Alright. I feel better. Let's go through here now.
In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first talk. In this ash, it reminds me of...
Okay, so she is frozen for now. No new dialogue with her. Think we're doing okay. Right. that is a killer place to end. I think one important order of business that we really need to do that I haven't done is I need to go get the other half of that medallion from the Elden girl and get her as a spirit summon. Because getting the other half of that medallion is going to allow us to activate the secret lift that goes to the Hallow Tree, and yeah, that's going to change things up a little bit too. But for now, I think we did good getting through the Siofra well. That's a pretty big area, and it's not even scratching the surface of below Limgrave and all that. So I'm excited to cover the rest of that stuff later on. I don't know where I'm going to go from this point. I might go to the next kind of like down below area and stick with going through like the well and the river and stuff until we reach like the Ainsel River and Nokron City. We might stay underground for a bit, or I could go in the Caelid direction. It really just all depends, but thank you guys so much for continuing to join me on the in-depth playthrough of Elden Ring. I have been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.